Subharti. Are you all excited? There we go. Good afternoon to the elite gathering present here with me. I am Sonali, your host and host for this beautiful evening. और आज की शुरुआत करते हैं हम इस beautiful से annual fashion show that is called Design Castle 2025. The Swami Vivekanand Subharti University was sown in the year 2008 under the leadership of our great visionaries, Dr. Atul Krishna Sir and Dr. Mukti Bhattagar Ma'am. Swami Vivekanand University is an accredited university. The university has several colleges which provide higher education in the most disciplined manner, like medical, dental, nursing, physiotherapy, pharmacy, paramedical, neuropathy, yoga science, engineering, management, law, journalism, education, library, arts and social science, hotel management and faculty of science. I'm sure we have everything under one roof, presenting you the best of everything for all our students who needs and supports everything that they want for a great future. About the department and fashion show which we are presenting today, I would like you all to have a little brief and know what we have in store for you. A series of fashion shows showcased year after year by the Department of Fashion. Nandlal Bose Subharti University College of Fine Arts and Fashion Design, Subharti University presents an established year from 2009 and has been running successfully and being a turning point in the lives of so many ambitious students and faculty. And it's great to be a part of this college, as this college presents a stunning showcase of fashion, beauty, talent, and whatnot. The College of Fine Arts and Fashion Design continuously update curriculum to ensure alignment with current and future trends in fashion and textile sector. The charm of fashion is infinite, though it tends to be different for every person, every human. Some visualize clothes as a product and some as a creative manifestation of their persona. Many uses their dresses as an easy and fascinating way to stand out from the crowd. Within a few moments, you'll get the chance to see our lovely divas and handsome hunk putting their best foot forward to bring you the most glamorous, ethnic, and Western ways of designs by our talented designer students. The designers of the department portray their unique collection on the runway. The models are trained at the university campus who carry their attire so gracefully and with a lot of poise. It's a pleasure to have you all witness the most mesmerizing fashion show called the Design Castle 2025 by these extremely wonderful designers who are in making to bring you fashion that is up to the mark, trendy and glamorous in its own way. By these students, so many students have a chance to bring you on fields called fashion, talent, creativity and whatnot. So presenting you another year of fabulous designs and stunning, marvelous pieces presented by Fine Arts students, Design Castle 2025. But before we begin, I would like to introduce you our VIP guests, people who are the backbone of Subharti University. No words can describe the sources behind Subharti University. It's time that I present to you the founder of this wonderful university. Ma'am has always been a source of inspiration to all of us. She's present here with us. Give a greetings to Professor and Dr. Shalya Raj Ma'am, CEO, SVUS, Meerut. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? I would like Dr. Neha Singh, Head of Fashion Department, to please welcome Ma'am. Dr. Shalya Raj Ma'am, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause. Dentist by profession and the reason behind all the opportunities students are getting in this university. The next we have a person जो बहुत important है और जो हर साल जिनके बिना हमारा शो शुरू ही नहीं होता है. Let's give a big round of applause for Major General Dr. G.K. Thapelyal sir, Vice Chancellor, SVSU Meerut. Let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And I would like to request Dr. Pinto Mishra sir, the Principal Finance, to please welcome sir for this beautiful occasion of our annual fashion show. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and after welcoming all our VIP guests, it's time to introduce to you our first jury member. With a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Ms. Sakshi Bindra. She's a celebrity fashion designer and an entrepreneur as our jury member. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Ms. Sakshi Bindra. Label Sakshi Bindra is a brand started by model turned designer 6 years back. Former model Sakshi is a well-known name in the industry from winning the title MTV Lycra Model Hunt. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, presenting you Ms. Sakshi Bindra, our esteemed jury member for this lovely evening. She has got to showcase her designs all over the world. She has showcased in Delhi Times Fashion Week, Chennai Fashion Week, Dubai Fashion Week, Pune Fashion Week, Kochi Fashion Week, Pune Style Week, Goa Fashion Week, etc. Label Sakshi Bindra specializes in gowns and dresses which are made for women of today. Now I request Ms. Surabhi Das and Ms. Abhilasha to gracefully join us here with us on stage. Ms. Surabhi Das and Ms. Abhilasha to honor Ms. Sakshi Bindra for our beautiful winning of Annual Fashion Show Design Castle 2025. Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to request you to please grab your seat. It's lovely to have you here with us. Welcoming next our jury member, I would like to call on stage Ms. Nisha Maurya, Mrs. Universe Divine 2022 AGS Brand Ambassador. And also I would like to call on stage Dr. Aparna to please facilitate her and welcome her for being a part of Annual Design Castle 2025, along with Ms. Anisha Anand. Welcome, ma'am. Thank you for joining us for this beautiful evening. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Nisha Maurya, a captivating presence in the fashion industry, with grace on the runway, pageant, and depth on the screen too. She has won Miss Glamour India. She is a showstopper and has a number of cover songs and short films. She has attended various beauty pageants as show opener, showstopper, and jury. Next, I would like to call on stage Mr. Piyush, and I would like to call Rashka ji on stage to please welcome, as he's up next, our important jury for this beautiful evening at Annual Design Castle 2025. I would like to call on stage Mr. Piyush, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a big round of applause. And I would like to request Dr. Rashida to please join us, and Mr. Ashish to please come and facilitate, sir, as he's being a part of our Annual Design Castle 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, after welcoming all our VIP guests and our jury members, it's time to announce our celebrity guests. It's time to present the main faces of this evening. I would like to call on stage a dear friend, a face who's known by the stunning work she has performed in various fields, an actress and a Splitsvilla of fame. Ladies and gentlemen, with a big round of applause, let's welcome Palak Yadav. Welcome, Palak. It's good to see you here on stage, ladies and gentlemen. The gorgeous beauty is here with us, introducing the phenomenal Palak Yadav. She is a fashion and lifestyle influencer, model, and a TV star. She is quite popular for her amazing content and for her styling and fashion videos. Palak got popular when she got the opportunity to be on MTV Splitsvilla as her career hit its peak. I request Dr. Shalya ma'am and Colonel Dr. Devendra Swarup sir and Dr. Pinto Mishra sir to please join me here up on stage and do a floral welcome to our lovely celebrity guest, Palak Yadav. Can we again have a huge round of applause? All the students and ladies and gentlemen, welcoming our celebrity guests here with us. So you have to be here with us for a while as we welcome our next celebrity guest, Mr. Subhartipuram. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a big round of applause. He's a fashion model who has been in the industry for a long time. He grabbed the spotlight after the shows of big designers, and he's one of the most demanded faces in the name of fashion industry. Presenting you our next celebrity guest, Mr. Subhartipuram. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our celebrity face for today's evening, Palak Yadav and Subhartipuram. Thank you so much, everyone. It's time that we begin the show that we all have been waiting for welcome our celebrity guests, our VIPs, and our jury. It's time to begin one of the most stunning shows here in this evening, presented by the fashion designing students of Subharti University. Let's begin with our round one of the amazing collection called Heritage Novu. Heritage Novu is a fashion collection that blends traditional brocade fabrics with modern silhouettes, creating a fusion of classic and contemporary aesthetics. Rich, intricate brocade is a bold color like orange, red, magenta, orchid purple, and wine are imagined in sleek, structured designs such as tailor jackets, fluid gowns, and fusion wear. This style maintains the luxurious heritage of brocade while making it fresh and wearable for today's fashion scene. It's perfect for those who love culture, richness with modern twist, offering a regal yet trendy look for any occasion. Presenting you Heritage Novu, our collection number one.
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. I bang, bang. I bang, bang. My baby shot me down. Seasons came and changed time. When I grew up, I called him mine. He would always have to say, remember when we used to play bang bang? I shot you down, bang bang. You hit the ground, bang bang. That was the sound, bang bang.
start of the event. It's definitely an outstanding round one. It's time for round two.
Presenting our next collection, Whale and Velour. Rooted in the theme of the fusion Fiesta, the collection merged the emphasis of the denim with the eternal divine beauty of Irish. At the perfection of the rainbow, Irish guides our color palettes, deep denim representing strength and power, with the soft pastel colors, pink, lavender, sky blues, captures the beauty of the sky head down. White and yellow reflect the clouds of sunlight, adding a touch of the essential radiance. Handicrafted gold accessory complete the look. Mirror the reality of the gods. Each design speaks itself. Presenting our next collection, Whale and Velour.
Well, that was indeed a shining performance by our students with their beautiful designs. It's time to present another set of round with some creativity, fashion in its own manner. It's time for round 3.
Presenting our next collection, Nocturnal Alien. Inspiration is mosquito. Bio Bay, also known as Bay and Bio Bay. The thing that attracted the most towards this way in a high concentration. And the design creates a stunning natural spectacles where the water appears to glow in the dark. Presenting our next collection, Nocturnal Elegance. designers for this beautiful sequence. Can I have all the designers on the stage?
Well, definitely that was our Subharti students presented a beautiful collection that no one else presents you but the Subharti students. Before we begin another round, I would like to know that you guys are really enjoying the creativity presented by the students. With a huge round of applause, you have to tell me, are you enjoying? Can we give them a big round of applause? Thank you. Before we proceed, it's time to facilitate some of our special guests here with us. Now it's time to present a special token of appreciation to our guest of honors. For that, I now request our chief guest of the evening, Ms. Palak Yadav, CEO, ma'am, Vice Chancellor, sir, and Pinto, sir,
on stage to welcome and facilitate our special guest for this lovely evening.
Presenting our next collection, Whispers of the Fall. This collection draws its inspiration from the serene and powerful beauty of waterfall, symbolizing both the flow of nature and delicate balance between strength and grace. The off-white hues of the garments is representing the purity and timeless elegance of cascading waters, while soft flowing silhouettes mirror the movements and fluidity of water as it dedicates over cliffs and rocks. Presenting our next collection, Whispers of the Fall. The designer of this beautiful collection. Can I have all the designers on the stage, please? wonderful, the designers of this beautiful collection. Can I have all the designers on the stage, please?
Presenting our next collection, Bohemian Rhapsody. Celebration of comfort, style and elegance. Quickly and playful event showcasing clothing and accessories made from the denim with a focus on a unique Indo-Western design, bold colors and touch of a vintage charm. Presenting our next collection, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Something I can feel.
your hands together for the designers. Can I have all the designers on the stage? You guys did a great job. Put your hands together for all the designers.
सोनिया, एक बात समझ लो, डॉन को पकड़ना मुश्किल नहीं, नामुमकिन है।
Well, that's called the perfect blend of ethnicity with a modern touch. The students truly did a fantastic job. It's time to present another round with more creativity and another wider fashion.
Presenting our next collection, Radiance Grand, a glittering affair. Step into the world of glamour and sophistication itself. The collection is all about dazzling silhouettes, meeting the contemporary styles that brings the breathtaking fusions of shimmery fabrics and with the modern cuts, defining elegance with every step, from chic to piece suited and the different dresses. Presenting our next collection, Radiance Grand, a glittering affair. hands together for all the designers. Can I have all the designers on stage?
Well, that was an amazing experience, and I think I'm totally spellbound. What do you think, guys? Is Subharti really producing one of the bestest designing talent, and I'm sure these students are going to have a great future. What do you think, guys? Are you still enjoying the fashion show? Left side मुझे बिल्कुल मतलब सारे special guests यहाँ हैं. Are you enjoying our guests? Great, that is truly commendable. And up here with us is another special person who has just joined us. I would like to request Vivekanand ma'am to please facilitate Dr. Syed Zafar, Registrar, Subharti University. Can we please facilitate, sir? Thank you so much, sir, for joining us for our special evening. Back to facilitation of our special guests. It's time for a token of appreciation, and I would like to again call on stage our HOD, NAAC ma'am, Subhartipuram and Pintu Mishra sir to please join me here on stage as we are supposed to welcome another special set of guests who has joined us here for this beautiful evening. Welcome back now. Also, I would like to request Pintu Mishra sir to please join me here on stage. Now, I would like to call on stage Mr. Amit Garg, Director, AGS, to please join us here on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for Mr. Amit Garg, Director, AGS. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. Up next, I would like to call on stage Vivekanand, Director, Swasti Creations. Can we please have you here with us on stage? Can we have a round of applause for our special guest? Welcome, ma'am, and thank you so much for joining us. Before we proceed to our next round, also I would like to give a huge round of thanks to our sponsors, AGS Grooming Academy,
UK International London Beauty School, Russian makeovers, Shampoo frames, Gingenics, Shiv Shankar Caterers, New Lakshmi Soundtrack, Nadeem Malaji Jyoti Foundation. Thank you so much to all our lovely sponsors. The event would not have been possible without your support, and thank you for being truly our backbone in Design Castle 2025.
Presenting our next collection, Daimo, a poetic fusion of tradition and transformation. It could symbolize the fluidity of colors, the organic revolution of the patterns, Bandhani, the ancient resist dyeing technique from India, using two contrasting colors in one tie dot, creating a layered effect. Reverse contrast dyeing, dyeing Chana dots in lighter shades, presenting our next collection, Daimo. together for all the designers. Can I have all the designers on stage for this beautiful collection?
Well, that definitely says that our students are truly sticking to their roots and yet presenting fashion like no other. It's time to present another set of series, another round that presents beauty, culture and fashion.
Presenting our next collection, Glamour of the Night King. The Glamour of the Night King theme is a perfect blend of royalty, mystique and optimist designs. Those who seek to command attention and effortless elegance. At the exclusive evening party rooted in a regal sophistication in the brilliance. Presenting our next collection, Glamour of the Night King. Can I have all the designers on the stage? Put your hands together for all the designers.
As we proceed to another round, I believe every student from the fashion department is putting their best foot forward to bring you the best of fashion, talent and creativity. That's truly amazing to see how students have come up with such creative artwork, turning their fashion into a garment story. It's time to present you another round that's full of fashion and creativity.
It's an Italian word for the number 5. The collection draws inspiration from the 5 seasons: spring, summer, monsoon, autumn and winter. Celebrating the unique texture, color, emotions each season evokes. The collection is all about the journey through the sacred nature of the time, showcasing the beauty of change, and each season is representing thought, distinct silhouettes, fabric, color patterns, creating a sophisticated yet deserved narrative. Presenting our next collection.
Before we proceed to another round, again I would like to thank our sponsors for being the backbone to our Design Castle 2025. AGS Grooming Academy, UK International London Beauty School, Nadima Alaji Jyoti Foundation, Rashmi Makeovers, Jumble Frames, Gymgenics, Shiv Shankar Caterers, New Lakshmi Soundtrack. Thank you to our all sponsors for being a part in our story to success. Here at Subharti, we believe in presenting fashion like no other. The students have been taught from the basic to the advanced level in a manner that they present you the fashion and creativity no less than a big designer. Also, I would like to thank all our guests, our special guests, our VIP guests, our celebrity guests, and the chief guests, along with the jury, for being part of our Design Castle 2025. Thank you so much for joining here in our evening and making it more memorable with your presence.
stay safe. We can do it all day. And the love's just a game to come and play. I see keep me on the floor tonight. Show me how to move like a water. In between the dancing lights. Be mine, be mine.
Can I have all the designers on the stage?
Take the country and tour, the hands on
Well, I'm sure our jury is going to have a great time and tough time because every round presents something that's incredible and creative. Before we proceed to our final set of rounds, another small break to facilitate the special people we have here with us, I would like to request Ms. Anisha Anand to please give a floral welcome to another important person who has joined us, Dr. Sandeep, Dean, Faculty of Education. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Also, I would like to call on stage Subharti and Neha Singh ma'am here with me on stage to please facilitate another special guest who has joined us for our evening. I would like to call on stage Mr. Gaurav Bansal, Academic Head, AGS. Thank you, sir, for joining us on a special evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a huge round of applause. Presenting you Design Castle 2025, a guide that presents our students' hard work, passion, creativity, and our culture in a small package of our catalogue. With this unreviewing, I would like to call the entire Faculty of Fashion and Fine Arts to please join us here on stage. एक बार जोरदार के साथ let's give them all a huge round of applause. Presenting you the faces of faculty who work day and night to bring the best foot forward from our students.
Presenting our next collection, Peacock. The peacock theme draws itself inspiration from the mesmerizing beauty of peacock feathers. Known for their vibrant hues, interactive patterns, and graceful movements, peacocks stand one of the most beautiful creatures. Their different plug with a stunning era of colors and texture set them apart from all of the birds. This theme celebrates the elegance of allure of the peacock, translating its visual magnificence into fashion. Throughout the creative designs, we aim to capture the essence of their regal world. Presenting P4. Can I have all the designers on the stage, please? Can I have all the designers on the stage? Put your hands together for the designers.
Presentation of fashion. Now it's time to present you another round that presents creativity in a dignified and stylish manner.
Presenting our last and final collection. Milk could reinstall a divine ode to the ocean. Inspired by the dance of the sea waves, capture the eternal beauty of the ocean. Mystical being who bodies the grace of the power of the coastal waters. The collection is all about waves, featuring silhouettes that mimic the rhythm movement of the sea. Dramatic and mesmerizing shades of blues and golden white. Each garment reflects the shimmer depth of the ocean, kissed by the sun, golden glow, and embellished with the delicate beads and different pearls. Presenting our next collection, Divine Ode to the Ocean. Put your hands together for all the designers.
proportions. Political exit bacon. Scorched filaments, raw stores, four stores basic. Living in the Porsche could be caught by the bailiffs. Strange living in the laws of the matrix, sorcery payslips. Stay bedded with the already paid scripts.
Well, that's a perfect end to a lovely fashion show, which was truly filled with fashion creativity. Our students have really put the best efforts to bring you an evening that is all about creativity. So let's give them a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys had a great evening. It was lovely having you all join us here. Before we move on to our results and before the jury prepares the final results of the fashion show, I would like to request Dr. Bhavna to please give flower facilitation to Dr. Ashok Chaudhary, Assistant Director, Academics. Dr. Bhavna, please welcome Dr. Ashok Chaudhary. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. As we are almost reached to the final set, the final stage of this evening, it's time to facilitate and recognize each faculty member for the hard work they have put in our students to bring them to great effort and creativity and help them bring the best. I would like to call on stage our celebrity guests, Palak Yadav and Subhartipuram, along with Pindu Mishra sir, to please join me here on stage as we're about to welcome the entire faculty one by one and present you the faces behind stunning students' fashion work. Also, I would like to request CEO Ma'am Shailaraji to please join us and our Vice Chancellor sir. This is the moment, the hard work all our faculty have given to our students. The recognition is mandatory. They deserve the best. So let me present you the first faculty, the head of our department, Dr. NAAC Singh, with a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The power, the visionary behind our students' stunning artwork. Thank you, dear ma'am. You've truly done a great job in bringing the best from our students. personality without whom the show was not at all possible. The backbone of our models, the backbone of our fashion faculty. It's time to introduce the man for putting up and staging such a great show. I would like to call the choreographer, Mr. Kapil Gauri, our show director. मतलब यहाँ उनसे सेक्सी, उनसे ज़्यादा स्मार्ट और उनसे ज़्यादा क्रिएटिव, the man who is the actual backbone of our university, of our fine arts faculty, of everyone who's present here tonight. Let's give him a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, Professor Dr. Pintu Mishra. The person who's absolutely setting examples about fashion, creativity, to make sure the entire team works together and bring you the best of fashion choreography. So please join us, because the moment is here. We're about to reveal the results of our annual fashion show, Design Castle 25. Let's give a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Model of the Year female, Dr. Chavi. Up next, Model of the Year male goes to Mr. Dipple. Let's give him a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Model of the Year male, Mr. Dipple.